Yeah, Bree, where is the support for the needle exchange ban? That's a question I've been digging into. Some public comments did support it ahead of the vote, but according to accounts by the Pueblo chieftain, that was only 6 people on May 13th. Dozens upon dozens of others urged the council not to enact it. I'm not denying support for the ban exists, but it is difficult to find the widespread support that some on the council claim.
They don't want to come in and make public statements, but they will call and they will reach out.
That's Pueblo City Councilwoman Regina Maestri just before she voted to ban needle exchange programs in the city.
We have a community here that's tired of it. And so they have asked us to bring something like this forward.
Despite overwhelming opposition to the ban during public comment, Maestri made claims that many constituents asked for it by other means.
You could have just voted for it and left it at that, but she chose to lie.
Emily Gradisar, who owns a Ethos creative space in Pueblo, recently penned an op-ed criticizing the city council's vote to ban needle exchange programs, going so far as to accuse Councilwoman Maestri of lying about the number of constituents reaching out in support.
Several of the other council members simply said, no, I'm supporting the needle ban, and left it at that. You didn't have to make up nonsense information.
In an effort to prove or disprove Gradisar's claims, I placed an open records request for Councilwoman Maestri's emails to see if there were people voicing support of a ban outside the council chambers. The result yielded hundreds of pages from about 70 emails. Of those, only 3 emails were sent to Maestri before the vote in support of a ban, seemingly going against the councilwoman's claims. So I reached out to see if she had other records to support what she said. I emailed and called, but did not receive a response before this story aired.
We have had testimony by public health officials, medical providers, medical professionals, and we bring data and facts. They've not had to do that.
Jude Solano runs one of the 2 needle exchange programs in Pueblo.
We hear again from public officials stating that there are hundreds of thousands and piles of syringes on every corner. Take a picture, let's see it.
The ban has since been put on hold due to an ACLU lawsuit.
What Pueblo has done is criminalize the very activity that the state has authorized.
The ACLU has not received records like the emails I received yet, saying the city of Pueblo has so far resisted requesting a large sum of money for those records.
We'll see if they can produce documents that there was a groundswell asking them to do this. But our position is it doesn't matter, because the public health experts and the state of Colorado have said these programs are safe, they're effective.
In both the city council meetings public comments and in Councilwoman Maestri's emails, several medical experts urged the council to consider the data.
I couldn't believe what they were doing. I mean, it goes against any sense of science or medical care.
Like Dr. Libby Stout, an addiction psychiatrist.
But what you're telling me is maybe that's just short-term memory, that that problem existed long before these exchange programs.
Exactly right. That's very short-term memory, because we were out there picking them up in parks. And I think that that's significantly reduced when they started the needle exchange program.
The preliminary injunction hearing about that ACLU lawsuit will be heard by a judge on July 10th. At that point, the ban could be reversed, upheld, or go to trial. And the ACLU says if it's upheld, other cities like Colorado Springs could seek to do the same.
Now, we do want to take a look here at the potential benefits and the negatives of these programs. And we'll do that in the next half hour.